Yep.
Would you rather have a multi-homer game or a hole-in-one on number 17 at TPC at Sawgrass, the island?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. I'll take the multi-homer. But a hole one would be sick too.
17?
That's a tough question.
That's good. We are back. It is Dugout Discussions presented to you by Amazon, the #1 destination for back-to-school shopping. I'm Chris Rose. It was only a couple of years ago this guy was actually in school. Now he's a Major League All-Star, Kevin McGonigle, in your hometown, no less. Have you been able to take a breath since your time in Philly?
I have, yes. After the game Tuesday night, had all Wednesday to, relax, hang out with family, and actually went to a local baseball game in the area. So I saw a few of my high school buddies play, and it was a great time at home and super happy. My first All-Star game was, in my hometown.
So wait a second, you went to like an adult baseball league where
So-
boys are, what do we got here?
Yeah, so it's a few of my buddies that are in college still, and they have a league called the Delco League in the area. So they all play in that, and I stopped by and, just watched and supported them.
So when you walk out to the Delco League, after having just signed your extension, had the first half that you had, and made the All-Star team, can you kind of go hat backward and just kind of stroll in?
So thankfully there wasn't that many, people there. I was able to just sit down on the bleachers, relax, watch the game, and it was also, I haven't seen those guys in a while from being away with the season, so it was cool that I was able to go support them when they always support me.
So are these like all your boys that are on a text chain together?
Yeah. A few of my high school buddies I grew up playing with, and just super awesome. I was able to be there and support them.
So when you found out that you were an all-star, what did that text chain must have just lit up?
Yeah. I had to turn the phone off for a little bit. The text messages were blowing up, social media, but I tried to respond to everyone, get back to them, and I think I did a good job at that. But it was really cool. I had a good amount of people come out to the game and, be a part of it with me. So it was just an unbelievable experience. And like I said, for it to be in Philadelphia is, unbelievable.
What was the number of tickets?
I had 36 tickets. And then, of course, other guys, got themselves some tickets, and I knew a lot of other people in the stadium at that time.
That's it's almost like the wedding cut-down list.
Yeah.
Not that you know about this stuff yet, but how do you decide who makes the 36?
Yeah, it was just family members. Two of my best friends were able to make it, and my best friend's mom. So I kept it tight, and I was just so happy they all were there to support me and taking the full experience with me.
So, grew up a Phillies fan. Do you even remember 2008? I mean, you're 21.
Yeah, so I actually do. I remember when they won the World Series, I was at home in the living room, and my mom and dad handed me pots and pans. We went outside, started banging pots and pans. I remember that, but for the game of it, I don't remember too much of it. I just remember, going out and celebrating.
You did get to meet Chase Utley, who is one of your heroes. When you get to go give him a big hug and dap him up, do you feel like you're 8 years old again?
Oh yeah, I will say that's the most nervous I've been in a long time. I was obviously strolling around. I heard he was there, and I was looking to catch up with him. He texted me before saying we'll have the opportunity to catch up. So it was really cool just to, obviously grew up watching him, and we studied a lot of his game and try to play like him as well. So to be able to catch up with him and pick his brain a little bit was really special.
Look, I know you're a stud. I know you're in the show. Now you're an all-star, the whole bit. But if I were 21 and one of my idols texted me, I would be like, "What did you texted me?" I'd be screenshotting that shit and sending it all over. Please tell me you did a little bit of that.
So the screenshot and all that I didn't do. I did let my buddies know. I was like, yo, Utley just texted me, because obviously all my buddies are big fans of him as well. So told my mom, my dad as well, and they were all super pumped for me. And of course, when I met him during the break, I told literally everyone about it, and I'm sure everyone saw it. There's videos and stuff, so it was just a really cool moment. Like I said, grew up studying the way he played, and to be able to see him in person, pick his brain a little bit, was really special.
What's it like staying at home for your first All-Star game in your bed that you grew up in?
It was unreal. Mom made some good dinners. It's been a while since I had some home-cooked dinners.
Best one is what, by the way, when mom?
She makes this crock pot dinner, It's like a ranch dressing type of thing on this beef that she made. Unbelievable. Destroyed that, And the other nights we had some family over, so we ordered some food and just kicked it with them.
So do you still have like a twin bed? Like, like that's the house I grew up in. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a twin bed, tiny bed.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You slept in a tiny bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that is great.
Can't beat it.
What's the room look like? Posters? Trophies?
Yeah, so I have the USA jersey from my 18U.
Baller.
I had the gold medal in there with it as well, which is pretty cool.
Double baller.
I actually still have the Cole Hamels poster up, and then just a bunch of trophies and stuff from when I was younger. Yeah, it's just really cool to be able to see that stuff again.
Today's episode is sponsored by Amazon. This back-to-school season, spend less on your kids with Amazon. You want to give your kids a great start to the school year. We get it. But back to school has a way of absolutely destroying your budget. The supply list, it keeps growing. The clothes stop fitting because the kids keep growing. And somehow there's always one more thing. Now, Amazon helps you handle all of it without losing your mind or losing your wallet. My kids, they're no longer in school, but I remember the days of just walking up and down all these aisles, and the kids would say, "Dad, I need that. I need that. I need that." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And they say, "Yeah, look at the teacher's list." I said, "Sure enough, that's exactly what you need." Well, that's Amazon for back to school. Everything you need all in one tidy place. I'm talking backpacks, lunch boxes, notebooks, headphones, clothes, great prices, huge selection, and it shows up at your door before you know it. So remember, with Amazon's low back-to-school prices, just spend less on your kids, because every dollar you don't spend on them is a dollar you haven't spent on them. You guys played the Phillies right before the break. Were any of your boys rooting for the Phillies?
Oh, I bet all of them were. I bet. I mean, I had some guys text me, and actually I had a few family members there at the game, and then when the Phillies would do something good, they were like, they wanted to jump up and get excited, and they realized, obviously I'm out there with the Tigers. So, but yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of my buddies out there that still rooted for the Phillies, and I respect that. They grew up big fans of the Phillies, and yeah, I think it was just a really cool moment to play against them, obviously right before the break, and then to see them all after it.
Tigers versus Phillies, somewhere down the road in a World Series. Who are they rooting for then?
They better be rooting for the Tigers. They better be. And if not, then I'm more than happy to disappoint them.
That's when you get rid of guys in the phone after that one. I read a great article about you and your family there in Delco. And your dad had a great quote. He said, "There's a lot of tough people in Delco." Describe it for me. I've never been there.
Yeah, very blue collar like. Yeah, just a lot of hardworking people come out of there. The people I surrounded myself with, my two best friends, we competed in literally everything we did. It didn't even have to just be baseball. It could be racing to the car when we were younger to get the front seat, or little funny things like that. I think that's what really made me into the competitor I am today. Just coming from that area and surrounding myself with the right people.
True or false? You had a $5,000 jugs machine in your backyard.
That's true. Not my backyard. Actually, a buddy of mine, Jack Campbell, his dad set up a cage in his backyard, and that's where my dad put the jugs machine in the cage in their backyard.
How many hours you spent on that thing?
Oh man, there was a lot of hours. My dad was so open to it, with like a bunch of people from the area to come in and get some work in. So there was a few days we were there for a lot of hours, I'd say, and. Also, it was a big enough backyard. We would play catch, take ground balls,
nice.
And all that stuff.
Tell me you hit in the snow.
I don't think we ever hit in the snow.
Come on now.
I know.
What happened to Philly Tough?
Yeah, but I'm sure growing up I have at some point. But more of the snow stuff when I was growing up was tackle football in the snow in the front yard or stuff like that.
So are you everything Philly? Are you Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, Sixers, diehard?
I wouldn't add the Phillies no more, but
well, growing up.
Eagles, Sixers, and yeah, of course the Flyers as well. Just grew up a big fan of the city and the sports there.
Been to a Super Bowl yet since they won 2 of them?
No, I haven't. Obviously watched them, but never was able to make it.
So are you like grinding like the rest of the Philly faithful in Super Bowl 52 and 59?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just super proud that I was able to witness Super Bowls, honestly, and we'll see what happens this year.
Take it from a guy who's a Browns fan. Bottle that and hang on to that shit for a while. All right, you're the king of golf. I just talked to Torkelson.
Oh, he's
He
nasty.
says you guys are pretty even. Is this true?
I'll be honest, he's probably a little bit better than me.
Okay.
I've been playing really bad recently, and yeah, he's beaten me the last few times, but I'm sure the next off day I'll get him.
So what's the course that's the one you've got your eye on that you want to get to at some point?
Man. Honestly, Trout National. I would love to play there. I talked to Trout a little bit. He said he could, maybe hook me up with a round there, so I'll look forward to that.
You just went right up to him. You're like, hey, listen,
I was like,
I'm hitting pretty good
round.
for a young guy. It's good. All right, quick hitters, and we'll let you go.
Yep.
Would you rather have a multi-homer game or a hole-in-one on number 17 at TPC at Sawgrass, the island?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. I'll take the multi-homer. But a hole-in-one would be sick too.
At 17?
That's a tough question.
That's good.
Oh man, can I pick both?
Come on, man.
All right, I'll take the hole-in-one. I'll take the hole-in-one.
Correct cheesesteak order in Philly, and what's the place to go in Delco?
I keep it plain. I do no onions. I just do American cheese and of course the steak. I go to Delco Steaks a lot. It's like the local cheesesteak place in our
So
area.
you just do cheese.
Just American
Nothing.
cheese. I do the whiz sometimes, but I try to stay away
It's
from
the
that
first
much
time you
cheese.
sounded 21 in this interview the whole time. That's good. Complete this sentence. If I wasn't allowed to work in baseball in any capacity, I would have been...
Oh man, can I say a coach? Coach of some sort?
Non-baseball.
Non-baseball?
What sport? Do you have another one that you in the chamber? What do you got?
How about a pro fisherman?
Oh,
I'd say
okay.
a pro fisherman, yeah.
All right, that's not bad.
I enjoy fishing.
First big purchase after getting your extension was what?
Honestly, nothing, to be honest, after the extension. But when I was first drafted, I was able to, I bought a car, which was pretty cool.
What was it?
Ford Bronco Raptor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Last one. Bryce Harper, Jaylen Brown, new Sixer, Saquon Barkley walk into a Philly restaurant. There's only one table left. Who do they give it to?
I want to say Saquon.
Hard
That's
not to give it to Mr. 2000
Yeah.
with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, definitely. Saquon.
Listen, man, you're crushing it so far. It's been a pleasure to watch.
Thank you.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you for having me.
All right, before we move on, I want to tell you that I recently got a package from Bonobos and immediately understood the hype. They really figured out the fit problem for guys. Everywhere else, it's either too baggy or way too tight. You know exactly what I mean. Now they brought the same approach to a full lineup. The linen shirts, pants, polos, all clean enough for dinner, but comfortable enough for a day at the ballpark. There's no outfit change needed. So put on Bonobos, feel good, get on with your day. Right now, head on over to bonobos.com/dugout. Use the code DUGOUT. You're going to get 25% off your order. Once again, that is bonobos.com/dugout. 25% off. Make sure you use my promo code as well, DUGOUT, so that they know that I sent you. Right now, we send you to the latest edition of Questions with the Queen.
I can't stand it when my boys fight, but let's just say we have a tournament in your clubhouse and you can only use your fists as a weapon. Who's the last survivor in that competition?
I think the easy one's JT, catcher and former wrestler. So I think that's an easy one.
Based off big body, we might put Eric Miller in there as the one seed, big old behemoth. And then Elger's pretty big, but he's wiry. We haven't learned enough about him. But I'd like to put myself up there near the top, but you can't put yourself number one.
Top 4 seed?
For sure. Scrappy too. I'll bite.
Is he crazy enough to win, though? Because sometimes it's the guys who have, the side eye that are going to win it.
I think it's like the quietness. He's got the guys that are really loud sometimes, it's like whatever, but the quiet guys that you don't really know much about, those are the ones you got to watch out for. So I think he's at the top of the list, but I'd love to see Adolis. Adolis wanted to be a wrestler or something early in his life, and his dad wanted him to play baseball, so he ended up being a baseball player, but I'd like to see that matchup.
What's your fight history? Are you pretty solid?
There's I probably have the most experience.
Really?
Probably.
Wow, you were a fighter back in the day?
No, but you go to college and high school and hang around enough dudes, shit happens.
Zach Agnos. Yeah.
Well, you're betting on yourself.
Always bet on yourself. You know, I don't know if I'm the strongest or the best fighter, so to speak, but I find a way, you know, no matter what. Like, kind of related back to baseball. Out of college, I got drafted as a pitcher, and I didn't pitch much in college, but I found a way to be where I'm at today. So I'll find a way. Whether that's some cheap shots, maybe, whether it's whatever, I'm finding a way.
Probably Elliot Ramos. If you get close to that guy, he's very, very strong, and that's probably someone I'll never want to mess with.
Where are you in like a 26-player bracket? What do you think you're seated?
I think I'm top 10 just based off, reach and size. Probably as I get older, I'll continue to put on some more beef on the bones. So maybe later on in the career, I'll be higher up there. But I think top 10. I think I could take on some of the fellas.
So you fight dirty.
I haven't been in many fights in my life, so
I'm 0-3, by the way, and haven't had one since I was 15.
Yeah. No, I'm 0 for 0 right now. So
never been in a fight?
I mean, not a serious fight.
What's your all-time record?
Not much experience. Not much experience, as in no experience, and hopefully that'll.
Wait a second, you never been in a fight?
Only my brother. Me and my brother.
That doesn't count.
I'd say it counts. We got pretty intense in the downstairs hockey games and football. We try and kill each other. So that's as close as I've gotten to a real fight.
Is he your size?
He's about 6'4". Yeah, he's a big boy.
Oh, man, who wins those?
Me.
Probably Soler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already had one. I think he beats all of us. So he's definitely number one.
I got to throw Alvarado up there. You throw him in the jungle, he's coming out alive, I feel like.
Is that because he's a little crazy?
I feel like we're all a little crazy, but yeah, Alvy's got that, he's got the little extra craziness. So I'm thinking Duran for sure, Schwarber, outdoorsman. I'm going to go with Alvy. Alvy's coming out. Alvy's the one that's going to come out alive.
What seed are you?
I watch a lot of WWE even till today, so I think I could, maybe pull like a 619 on somebody or a tombstone, but I would say like I'm a good 4. I think I'm a 4. You got big guys here. You got Trout, who's a big boy. Guy he could play running back right now. Then you got other big boys on this team. So, but I think with my WWE experience, I think I could be number 4.
Could be Ramos, or I'll say probably Robbie Ray. So one of the two.
Robbie Ray seems like a quiet guy.
That's why. You gotta be careful. Those quiet ones, they be dangerous.
Probably Gunner. I mean, he's a big guy, and I've seen him get pretty mad every now and then. So probably like Gunner or like Helsley. Helsley's a big dude that's from Oklahoma. So maybe probably those two guys. Probably spend some time outside and are probably pretty strong dudes.
Well, are you at least like a high seeding? Like, do you expect to do well?
I expect to do well. But I just don't know. Robbie gives me those vibes that he'll get it done.
So he got a little bit of the crazy eye in him.
You better be careful with my guy Robbie.
Are you at least like a top 10 seed?
I'm definitely going for Kowser first. I like my chances with him, but I don't know. We have some absolute giants on our team, so I'm probably outweighed by most guys.
By the way, you picked Gunner over Alonso. Alonso's got a little bit of a...
Yeah. Pete might be a good one. Pete probably definitely thinks he can win. But I'll give it to Gunny. He's a little faster than Pete.
Maybe McGonigle. I mean, he's a little...
Wait, the little guy?
I think he's got the edge.
We got some big boys in this.
Yeah, we got big dudes, but I mean, that guy's he's crazy. I'd take Magoo. Yeah, he'll bite your face off. Yeah, he'll do some crazy things, I think.
Michael Lorenzen. Big Low. No one's gonna mess with him. He's gonna put a big old fight up, and whoever's facing him, I'm sorry for them.
Sometimes those big muscular guys, they can't always fight.
No, he can fight. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Maybe Luis Arise. He's got a good energy. He's got some fight to him, so he might be.
He's not real big.
He's not real big, but he's scrappy. You don't know what to expect from him. He's a wild card in that clubhouse.
Probably JT. Military mind, wrestler growing up. The second guy on the top of my head would be Schwarbs. Pretty gutsy guy. He's got the rugged look to him. I'd say those two probably going at it. I think Schwarbs' knees give out before JT's do. It's, DH life. But I'm going to go those two guys are probably going at it at the end.
What sort of seed are you?
I got to bet on myself. You know, I'll get gritty in there. I'm not going to fight fair if it's a street fight. So we'll see.
So you're top 10 seed?
I'll take a top 10 seed for sure.
I heard Alvarado.
Yeah, Alvy's definitely in the mix. It's pure size. Him and Duran are good options. I got JT's wrestling background though, kind of taking the cake on that. Like that's the UFC, MMA thought process of like, you might be bigger and stronger, but if I know the tactical strategy behind the competition, then that guy's gonna come out hot.
I wouldn't want to fight me in a steel cage, especially with these guys. I'm looking around, I'm thinking up and down. Like, I don't know. Who do you got?
You're making. Well, I'm just telling. I'll let you know who other people picked.
I would love to hear.
Fromber.
He's a wow. Okay, yeah, he is. That dude is built. Yeah, you say built different. He's built different. So yeah, that's he's got a very good case for a 1-1. Yeah.
But what about a Dolis? I mean, for God's sakes, if we're having a bodybuilding contest,
Yeah, look, I mean, you can name a bunch of guys on the squad. I mean, I'm gonna bite people's ankles off. You know, like I got the lower leverage than everyone else. Your ankles are gonna get torn apart. But between Adalis, Duran, JT, Schwarbs, Alvy, some good competition in there.
you're going to win the Maccabee games, though.
Thank you.
Hey,
Respect.
I got a McGonigle.
Nah, I mean, you get and Kev, I mean this with all love, the little guy, short arm, strong, stout, like he's gonna have that, but just as as what you would look at as like an older brother, like I'd be like, I'm gonna beat up on little brother. Like it doesn't really matter what happens there. I'm gonna get him, put him in a headlock, something like that. That's what I feel like.
I'll tell you what, last year it would have been Tommy Canley. Easy answer, nobody even close. Man, I don't think I'd want to fight an angry Fromber, an angry Kenley. We have some big humans in there. Scoob's a big dude. I think 1-1 would probably be Fromber.
I'm putting in, like, you put me in that, especially around these guys, especially when it comes to anything competition around these guys. Like, I want to beat them no matter what. I feel like I want to take myself, in the same way if you were to ask Plouffe, like, hey, who would win? He'd take himself over everybody. That's just what we grew up with, and it's like, I feel like I'd want to beat them, especially you put a prize at the end of it. Like, yeah, I'm willing to go there.